Often said the problem with most people in the world of entertainment is they're absolutely, numbskulls, really. I don't know how to dress it up, chumps. I've said time and time again, you do not let your personal feelings about anything really cloud the fact that if you are a wonderful dancer, a singer, when I'm sort of like watching a singer, I'm more engaged in the song, the lyrics, the way they perform it, that sort of stuff. Now I know, for instance, Barbara Streisand's political background. It's very difficult to now detach, and she's got a great talent. There's no two ways about it. A God-given voice and knows how to project and present a song. But all you can now hear is an anti-Trump tribe stuff, and you think, that's black and that. It's very difficult to do. And as I pointed out with many of the celebrities that misguidedly, some people might suggest, decided to support Sir Keir Starmer, the likes of course, Ross Kemp, Beverly Knight, Jason Manford, Dawn French, all waving flags because Keir's going to change it all. Well, look at the change he's brought you, particularly in the entertainment and arts world. It's an absolute shambles. So it brings me to this particular story today that I wanted to share with you. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good to see you, chums. Are you all right? Nice to have your company, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Nice to see you. Do be nice to each other, and we don't allow swearing, but do get involved. And if you see people in certain areas that you might want to connect with, do connect. It's about friendship. It's about having a conversation. It's just about, alleviating, some might say, the levels of life. We just need to look out for each other, don't we? It's a little bit like this particular story. As many people know who watch the show, I love great comedians. I don't care where they're from, the background, the colour, the creed, whatever. If you're funny, you're funny. Many people know, of course, I was great friends with the brilliant and late Joan Rivers. Everybody from Victoria Wood I've been lucky enough and become friendly with. And I like the older style comedians as well. Max Miller, Bobby Thompson from the Northeast, a brilliant comedian. And, wouldn't necessarily get on television in any slightest form today, but just very funny. And funny's funny. It cheers you up, doesn't it? Makes you giggle, makes the day go on a bit, and the joke sticks around in your head. A joke that made me laugh the other day watching an elder brilliant comedian, and he just simply said this. He said, have you noticed, he said, when the doorbell goes and the dog rushes to the door, why does he always think it's for him? Just daft, isn't it? But it makes you laugh, you see. That's the thing, just makes you smile. That's what it's all about. Does this man make you smile? Lenny Henry, yes. Well, Lenny Henry started out, of course, as the only real coloured person in the black and white minstrel show in the 70s, after doing very well on the TV series New Faces, a talent show. And then, of course, Henry sort of really muckied his ticket, as we say in the North, simply by claiming, well, he was part of the comic relief thing. Well, we don't need white saviours to come and save us. The African films sending white celebrities out there to make films about look at the good that we're doing. It was never that case at all. Henry literally shut that whole project down. Guess what? He's now decided he's threatening to go back to stand-up because apparently it's been 16 years since he made the nation laugh. Some might say a little longer, in fact, but there you go. And the idea is that he's going to test it out, and if he likes it, you watch, there'll be another tour. This is because he's now decided that he needs you. Oh yes, you're not supposed to remember those sort of headlines where we were the baddies. Now, what I would say is if Mr. Henry is still funny, and in some people did find him funny, good luck to him if he wants to go back to stand-up. The other side of the coin I would also say is this. Well, if you're that funny, why did you step away from it? But it's these sort of headlines that literally attack the people at the very audience, which is what I said at the start of the video. If you decide that you are not going to be nice to the audience, then you expect the audience now to buy expensive tickets to listen to your so-called comedy. Without the white saviours, of which he had an amazingly big fan base, many might say this particular comeback in comedy might struggle. As ever though, what do you think? Neil Sean, Kensington, London.